Hey there, Coastal Bed. I'm meteorologist Dickson, bringing you this week's Science Snippet. Well, we're now into September, and we also call that meteorological fall, which is from September to November. But the good news is that we have more rain on the way for us this month. There's a lot of other reasons, including cold fronts. We get some weak cold fronts within fall, and that's coming up as well. September 22nd, we start to see more of those weak cold fronts bringing along some precipitation with it. Welcome back there, Coastal Bad Meteorologist Dickson. Well, we have a live look outside our first community bank sky cam over the USS Lexington, and we can see patchy fog off into the distance. We're still getting some light rain in some neighborhoods. We will take a look at Doppler radar to see the past 6 hours till current point. Welcome back, meteorologist Dickson here. Well, we can start to see some of those raindrops here on our sky cam over at the What Is Sky Cam at Waterburger Field. Well, hey, I told you we'd be getting some rain out there. Well, that's going to kind of be our pattern until the rest of the afternoon into the evening hours. We do have some weather alerts in place of those showers really coming in, trickulating along the Texas coast, where you can see Corpus Christi getting a nice little mix of those showers coming in a little bit closer. You can see, just how much those showers kind of were making it inland, and some of those inland communities are now seeing a little bit of that rain.
Good thing tonight.
It is.
That's the best time to have traffic.
It is. And like you said,
out.
The weather is fantastic.
It is. It is. We are on this semi-warming trend for just about a day, but we have another cold front coming in tomorrow afternoon into the evening, so we'll have a nice little warm afternoon tomorrow, but tonight we'll get some patchy fog, and visibility will be down to half a mile in a lot of our neighborhoods.
Welcome back there, Coastal Bad Meteorologist Dickson here with a live look outside our first community bank sky cam over the USS Lexington. Thankfully, we warmed up in our neighborhoods, but I'm sure that's probably not the news that you were hoping for, since we did have a pretty cold morning to start off. We can start to see those more intense downpours happening around 6 a.m. It also happens over the Gulf as well and more northeast of us, but we will still get some of that rainfall as well in our neighborhoods. Hey there, Coastal Bed Meteorologist Dickson here. Well, in this week's Science Snippet, I wanted to talk about how when we get cold fronts, we're not always cold or even cooler here in South Texas. It's behind the cold front that we usually see sometimes. We get sinking air from higher up in the atmosphere, and as it sinks, it's going to be pressed together. Think of like compression, and with that compression we get warmer air, so we ideally stay warm here in South Texas. So even though it's technically cooler, drier air that's making its way to the coastal bend, we don't always get it. Welcome back there, Coastal Bad Meteorologist Dickson with a live look outside our first community bank sky cam over the USS Lexington. We can see our clouds building up. We also have lots of moisture in store for us today. It's going to be the rainiest day of the week, and about our only good chance of rain as well before we dry out with another light cold front on the way. For some of us, we're still cleaning up the pieces and aftermath. We can look at Doppler radar from the last 36 hours of those storms that rolled in. Those pink and purple hues that you see is kind of that intensity of the thunderstorm and rumbles of thunder that we saw throughout our neighborhoods. We do still have some weather alerts in place from the remnants of Hurricane Francine moving towards the Louisiana coast. This satellite radar is just showing us the big picture, what was happening in the atmosphere, what's going on. Well, you can see we're here in Corpus Christi, and this is Hurricane Francine inching closer and closer to the Louisiana coast. We see more rain come into the play once again like 6:30, so probably when you're waking up or getting ready to head into work. More colors though, the orange and the reds indicating more of the thunderstorm activity. Doppler radar showing us the last 6 hours of some of that rainfall activity. As you can see, most of it stayed off into the Gulf, barely a little bit south there of Rockport, but we're not going to see as much rainfall today. All of that is being stored up for Thursday through the weekend, which we'll see in future tracker just ahead. Where you see most activities northeast of us near Bay City, we're not getting any of that action. It's going to dissipate into 10 o'clock. And we'll just get a little bit of cloud cover, and then we'll be clear. Well, these are my dogs, Bentley and Penelope, and you can submit your dog photos too. We would love to see it. For KRISTV.com/weather, you could submit your pet's photo. From 8 to 12 today, we are going to be between 79 and 87 degrees with a northeast wind, getting close to 15 miles per hour. Well, hey there, Coastal Bad Meteorologist Dickson. Happy Sunday. Well, we have a live look outside our CCAC camera over at Snoopy's Pier, and that is true. Typically, with cooler temperatures, we'll have less mosquitoes, but as far as this week ahead, we'll have slightly above normal temperatures, kind of along the line of those upper 80s, still low 90s in the forecast. Currently here in Corpus Christi, we're 87. We feel like 87, and our southeast wind is just shy of 15 miles per hour. Welcome back there, Coastal Bad Meteorologist Dickson here. Well, looking at Future Tracker, this is going to show us those couple of showers I mentioned we'll have passing through our neighborhoods. It'll be pretty quick and once again pretty spotty as well, going through our neighborhoods and out a little bit west. Planning for your Father's Day forecast. Number one, Dad, looking at a high of around 93 degrees. Mostly sunny, a little bit cloudy with those chances of rain. And here's your next 7 days, once again with rain re-entering the forecast towards the end of the week. Wednesday morning, you can see those showers really moving northeast, well out of the way of the coastal bend. We have that weaker cold front pushing through into Thursday morning, and then behind it will be more of a warmer weather pattern that we see that's going to also amp up our rain chances this weekend.